Hello, my name's Gabriel and I have what they call schizophrenia. So today's video is going to be about um, the early warning signs of schizophrenia. So in 2015, let's go back a bit further. In 2013, I was kind of paranoid because I'd meet friends online and I was paranoid that they were out to get me and like a part of some, I don't know, some group. So I'd get connections with people, and what would happen after is I would start to think that they were trying to gain my trust so they can basically kick on me and later on show that they weren't really my friend. And then in 2015 when I was 16 years old, I decided to try and um, express myself through music. I stayed up all night, every night. I'd stay up for 24 hours and sleep 12 hours. I did this for 3 or 4 months. And while I was awake, all I did was drink coffee and make beats on FL Studio. That's all I did for 4 months, for 24 hours straight, 12 hours sleeping. First thing, I'd wake up, make a coffee, come to my room, and start making beats. And it was this exact room that I'm in now, but this room has actually changed a lot. So basically, I'm not sure if this is really a delusion, because I've been researching about the law of attraction for a few years now. But I felt that I would definitely become famous because I felt like I was already famous in some sort of way. I felt like that was my destiny and I felt it inside of me. So I was almost 100% sure that when I released this album I was working on, that I would become famous overnight. And that could be maybe a warning sign or maybe not. I don't know. Because sometimes spiritual things blend in with schizophrenia. But basically, something stopped my tracks. I had a psychotic episode and I got admitted. But warning signs for me were I was paranoid that people that I met were out to get me. And then I think a few months before I started making music, I felt like there was a camera in my TV. And I felt like these games I was playing online, I used my TV as a monitor at the time, but I felt like these games were the people on the games were watching me through my TV. And it didn't bother me, but I think I just wanted to believe it because it made life a bit more interesting. Like if I'm being spied on, I must be important. So I wanted to believe it and I did kind of believe it. It felt natural. But what happened is I kind of went a little too far down that rabbit hole and I never really escaped. To this day, I still feel like I'm being watched. But I don't think of the cameras at my TV anymore. I've kind of like advanced to different theories, but early warning signs, feeling like you're being watched, feeling like people are becoming your friend just to gain your trust and then hurt you. Those are two warning signs for me. Maybe feeling like you're special and like I really don't want to say that this is a warning sign because the law of attraction says that if you believe yourself to be something, that's kind of the reality that will be shown to you. But at the same time, I don't know, I don't think that's really a warning sign, but the other stuff kind of is. But yeah, to this day, I still feel like I'm being watched. Another warning sign would be feeling fear or doom and trying to figure out where it's coming from. Or obviously hearing voices or thinking that thinking that you were sent by God to do some sort of mission. That can be looked at as a early warning sign. Feeling like the world is against you, that everybody you meet doesn't like you, that's an early warning sign. There's a lot of early warning signs. But what I want to say is, warriors out there, never never get never feel hopeless. Just because you get diagnosed with schizophrenia doesn't mean your life's over. In fact, us warriors are the strongest people on the planet. Some of the strongest. I mean, there's worse things than schizophrenia, but there's better things than schizophrenia. So yeah, those are some early warning signs. Trying to think of any other warning signs. I guess if you another warning sign would be feeling like your family members are out to get you. For a while, I felt like my family members were being told by the government to kind of like start arguments with me and stuff like that. And I thought for a while that my family was basically told to make me look paranoid. So, in other words, they were told to call me paranoid whenever I brought up these delusions I had. And I realize now that that's not the case. They were just trying to help. But that could also be a warning sign. And I'm sorry if I kind of blank out a little bit here and there in my videos. My brain's kind of slow sometimes, but yeah, those are the warning signs. And yeah, another thing I want to say is with schizophrenia, it seems that we kind of lose our short-term memory. So what you want to do is get yourself some notebooks, and whenever you learn something, like for example, if you decide to make a mistake, like smoke weed, and it makes you paranoid, and then you forget how you felt, you might want to write down the next day how it made you feel. That way, next time you get the urge to smoke, you can read and be like, you can see that it didn't help you. That's just one example. So I actually bought myself some notebooks, and I'm going to start doing that because I do have a bit of memory loss from my schizophrenia. But yeah, so those are the warning signs once again. And there's probably a lot more out there. I just couldn't think of any. But if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you in another video. My name's Gabriel, and I have what they call schizophrenia. See you later, warriors.